The road is long. Two strangers sit side by side as night falls over. The car speeds down the open highway. Without a soul around them, everything seems to slip away, on a journey to no one knows where. All they have is words and time, and that time is dwindling fast. The shadows are chasing. So this is a short visual novel / comic thing about two people in a car during the zombie apocalypse. This is really cool. They touched on some really nice issues that we can all relate to. This is gonna be one of those sit back and relax kind of things. So yeah, sit back, close your eyes, whatever, just listen away. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Well, we could play the role of the female, but let's go with the role of male. I don't know, because I'm a male. Makes sense, right? Gun it! I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. There's another plane. Sorry about this, I'm being attacked. You want to sit down and play a visual novel and try and set the mood and then a fucking plane flies over? Alright, if another plane flies over, we're just gonna pretend it's happening in the game. And then it's just us and the long road. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. Oh, she's winding down her window. She's bored, obviously. Bored of the zombie apocalypse. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? You know, you can hear the planes louder when that happens. Like right now, I can only apologize. It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at a moving car, says the girl. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, I guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. What's her name? Her name is Butt Lady. I'm sorry, I just had to. My name's Butt Lady. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Butt Lady. My name's Dildo McSwag. How goes it? Okay. Yeah, the car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond these occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. As another plane! Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I couldn't be more pissed right now. Bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that, Let's, you know what? When I encounter awkward situations and don't want to open up, I normally just dodge the question. I mean, I don't like to lie, but sometimes I don't like to tell the truth. So we'll just dodge the question. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who never drove it. I guess he didn't... Sorry. Never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually, anyway. Damn, that's heavy. She had an alcoholic father. More silence. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. I reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. Alright, let's check out the radio. I mean, it would be kind of weird if there were people on the radio during a zombie apocalypse. You just get those kind of like, if you come to this place, you'll have food. That's not what I'm saying. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound. Then it goes right back into nothingness. Just then though. Hang on a sec. Go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out, then something comes into auditory focus. Oh shit, son! Is that mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Butt Lady's nearly there too. I imagine Butt Lady and Dildo McSwag pissing themselves. That's a sight to behold. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop. Cause why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess I could just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. Good joke, Butt Lady. And what do you think a zombie even listened to? Is death metal too obvious an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. What the hell is baby metal? I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they've found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I'd wish they let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Alanis Morissette. Top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Alanis Morissette? What's that song? Shit, I forget what song Alanis Morissette sung. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into some Stones or Marley or something, but well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm gonna say 19 or 20. I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question, except for that one. I'm 22. Oh shit, I was close. 2 years off. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Alright, the mariachi's getting real annoying. Can you turn that turn it off? That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. This music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume up to sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Shit. Thank God, I had to turn that down myself. I was almost getting as annoyed as him. I mean, it's nice and all, but I don't want to hear the same song over and over for 5 minutes and minutes. Farewell, Wailing Man. The man I never heard. Did you hear Wailing Man? Now it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? Sun sets so late in the summer. Ignoring me, huh? I'm gonna say sore topic. I don't think she's ignoring me. She's doing the same thing I did. She's just dodging the question. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. Oh damn, it's getting dark. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well... what do you like to do, or... what did you before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kinds of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. You just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. Ah. I used to travel a lot. I used to looking for work and stuff. Suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really, it sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't know what that means. Monkey's paw? Is that a saying? I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. I wonder if she's still alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Let's ask if she's nauseous. What's up with her hand? I don't know. Let's ask if she's nauseous. Still feeling nauseous? Oh yeah, it's gotten a little better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do. But, Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. Maybe she's got menstrual cramps or some shit. She'll be fine. I don't know, maybe. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that though. Onwards it is then. Oh shit, it kind of looks like she's a vampire with those teeth right there. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh. Didn't I used to? Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life is worth, well, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, and that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then... Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but your old man, what happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so we wandered off to another one. It just so happened that part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. It's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great. Now I feel like I want to puke. Hey, please don't say things like that, butt lady. It's not gonna get old, butt lady. One of us has to keep this up. I mean, she could do with some comfort, right? It's the end of the world. She's got gastric problems. Her dad was an alcoholic. I can drive with one hand. Let's do it. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Oh shit, here we go. Her hand is resting by her leg near the center console, so I reach over. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall and I think I hear her sigh. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open. Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. It's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast, I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out here like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. If the car's clock is set right, it's nearing 1 in the morning now. The road is as dead as it ever was, but it somehow feels even emptier. More sinister. Like all the shadows behind us are teaming up into a hungering mass just waiting to swallow us whole. My eyes are getting heavier. I can't stop now though. We've still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey, Dildo... Dildo McSwag? There's something I need to tell you. She puts her hand to her stomach again. Latent instinct tells me not to take my eyes off the road, but I do anyway to look at her. She looks real bad, worse than I've seen yet. A couple times she opens and shuts her mouth, Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God damn it, I should have known it. I've heard so much unreliable crap about the symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But I just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. Fuck it all. I thought I was keeping it together. Please don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my eyes are burning. Careful there. Remember that thing's about wishes? Remember that thing about wishes, I mean? Monkey's paw, right? I still don't know what monkey's paw means. I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Retail? Almost as bad as zombies. That's true, by the way. I was a bartender. I know fucking bad customers when I've seen one. Worse, probably. I'd rather serve zombies, to be honest. I try, but I can't muster up the will to laugh. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there at any rate. Yeah. Maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. If there is or ever was a station like that out there, I'd love to hear it. Hell, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. This life's too short to not just do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't the time to be waxing on that. I don't know how much longer this tank's gonna get us. Well, ain't much else to do now but go until we can't anymore. The road is long and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. Wow, that was awesome. That was really long. I don't even know whether anyone would stay till the end of it, but I thought it was pretty cool. I had fun reading it. I hope you had fun reading it along with me. And experiencing it with me as well. As you saw from the beginning, there's two ways to play this game from two different perspectives. So why don't you go download the game and play it from the girl's perspective and see what happens. Maybe he's bit or something like that. I don't know how they would change it, but that seems pretty cool though. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been the shadows that run alongside our car. Something a bit different from what I usually do on the channel, but I thought this looked super cool and thought I'd give it a try. Good music. I like comics. This is kind of like a comic. I like zombies. It's kind of like a zombie comic. Whatever. Touched on some real nice issues there. Some stuff that I think we can all relate to. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Tell me what you thought about it. Take care, and peace out.